Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I'm Rachel Balancet. Are there any new people here? Do we have any new brand partners on this call? Curious if you are, just hop in the chat and say hello, where you're from. And if anybody wants to celebrate something, celebrate yourself in the chat for anything. Just celebrate yourself in the chat. Let's see you. I want to see you celebrating yourself. Any shout outs? Anybody hit any ranks again? Re-ranking, ranking, K clubs. Go Summer, congratulations on director. Woo! Way to go. Okay. I have new brand partners rising up and new director Summer, yes. Re-ranked executive in 4K club. Hey, go Miriam. Yay, Julie, 1K club. Be proud of that. Awesome. Shout out for Bob for his awesome action plan. Way to go, Bob. Awesome action plan. Well, let's get those action plans up. I'm almost consultant. It's only November 2nd. Yay. Don't you love that? It's amazing when that starts to happen. Shout out to Maritza for stepping into the sacred container. Hello, Maritza. Okay. Well, oh my God, like I feel like the year has just flown by. Who's just like, oh my God, where did that year go? Flying by. So we are in a very, very, very important moment in our business. I have to take a quick sip of my green drink. November. This is a very significant time because we are just entering in holiday season. November, December, January. We've got all the different holidays coming up. Thanksgiving, was it Ramadan? Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. We got like all these different holidays hopping in. And then we've got the new year. We've got the new year that everyone starts to think about at this time. And so we want to be planning ahead and thinking about what's to come. And so this is a time when if you get active this month, November is literally a bang month. Like November is like, do you feel the energy of November? Like something suddenly shifted, right? It was like October, we're like, oh, Halloween, okay. And then it's like all of a sudden it's November and there's like this energy. Do you guys feel that energy? You guys feeling that? Like something shifted with the name of the month. Just we're like in a whole new season, okay? We're like moving into winter. Yes. And so we want to really harness this energy and make it through the season in a way that is so uplifting to ourselves and our business and other people by way of uplifting other people. This is the season that whatever you do now, who you bring in now, all your new brand partners you bring in this month are going to have some very golden opportunities. They're going to have an opportunity to get brand partners who are going to be able to totally launch their business with all the promos that are coming in. We always have promos. We have Black Friday specials. We've got holiday specials. We have got everybody ready. And then in New Year, there's like an explosion on the New Year. So imagine if you have new brand partners this month that bring in new brand partners this month and the following month, December, and then all those people are going to have a big boom in their business come New Year's because it's resolution season. And so New Year's is going to literally explode. This is when people's businesses really take off. And so you want to have enough brand partners in place by New Year's to like take advantage of that. And they are going to have such a successful beginning of their career. It's going to give them inspiration to just keep on going and to keep enrolling through the next year. So this literally is like right now is like permaculture regenerative soil season. Okay, we are like making the soil right now. We are creating this fertile, beautiful, rich, amazing, moist, black bed that's just so nutrient dense. And we're going to start popping these seeds in there. And then they're going to have this beautiful, dense, moist environment that they're going to just be like popping open like popcorn. This is the time. I get so excited at November. November is like my favorite month. Every November, for some reason, I get really, really activated. For this reason, I get very activated. And one of my favorite platforms is Healthy Through the Holidays. Healthy Through the Holidays. Can you guys grasp this concept? Like, how many people get bogged down by the holidays, and now we have this opportunity to help people get healthy during the holidays so that they can feast on their holiday, right? If you're healthy through the holidays, you can enjoy those feasts without guilt, without feeling like you're backsliding, because you're like, that's all right. I'm just gonna do Purium all day tomorrow. Feeling good. Just like tip the numbers right back. So we want people to have the chance to enjoy themselves. Now, one of the things that people I've heard, you know, the fear is like, but I mean, can I be cleansing? And then all of a sudden I have this big feast day and then like I ruin it. I want to just tell you right now, and you can use this story. Remember my story to share with people like that. I started my cleanse, my immersion, the 10-day immersion. And on day 5 of my immersion, I had a wedding. And I was a wedding photographer, and I had to photograph this wedding, and they served me the most indulgent food, tri-tip, and all these other things that I didn't ask for on my plate, but that was there in front of me. I wasn't a vegan yet, and I just ate all that stuff. I was like, F it, it's the holidays, you know? I'm like, weddings are a holiday. So I feasted, I was up with my friends all night. We had a fun time. I probably, drank some wine or some champagne or something. And the next day, I still had energy all day. I just did Purium all day long. And it was like it never even happened. It didn't impact at all. It didn't even slow me down. My whole entire 10-day immersion was fantastic. As many of you know, all my symptoms disappeared. My brain fog went away. My adrenal fatigue went away. I had an incredible amount of energy. I soared. That little blip was nothing, because it was like I was healthy through the holidays, right? I was on these products. And so that didn't impact me. And so I want you to remember this story going into the holidays. Okay. That yes, it doesn't matter. You can be on your immersion and like have a Thanksgiving meal or whatever, don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah. And Glenna is going to have a vegan Thanksgiving. Good for you. And potluck. Awesome. See, and you can do stuff like that. Have the Thanksgiving at your house, and then have everybody in your family have their morning, have a shake in the morning, right? Here, everybody, family, like, let's not eat breakfast all day so we can enjoy the meal tonight. Let's just like all enjoy these shakes all day long. Okay, so healthy through the holidays. What else we got? Wealthy through the holidays. Okay, earning through the holidays, earning income through the holidays. Everyone's expecting to put out money for the holidays, whether it's for food or gifts or whatnot. And we want to be aware of, we are here to help people earn money through the holidays. For one thing, the Ultimate Lifestyle Pack is an amazing holiday gift, right? The Core 4, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, the Collagen Pack. I mean, these are great gifts. Who is planning to give one of these gifts that gives away through the holidays, right? I always give at least a Core 4 pack to at least 1 to 3 people every year. That's like my favorite gift, is to give people like Core 4 or the Collagen Pack. Okay, so we're earning through the holidays, and we are getting healthy through the holidays. We are looking at like, come January 1st, I'm not going to wait for January 1st to start feeling good. I'm going to feel good on January 1st. I want to go to that New Year's party and feel amazing. I'm going to go to that New Year's party and feel amazing, feel sexy, be in my beautiful dress, whatever. Like January 1st is like, let's start the new year like that. And then when you do that, all your people who are going to do that with you, all your new brand partners who are going to do that with you, are going to have tons of people who are going to want to do the New Year's resolution because they just watched them transform over the holidays. People are transforming over the holidays, the best time to transform, because then people will be inspired for that New Year's resolution. So you enroll, let's say you enroll 2 or 3 new brand partners this month. Just like project into your business for a minute. You enroll 2 or 3 brand partners this month. Next month, they enroll 2 or 3 brand partners. So now let's say you've enrolled 3. Okay, so you enroll 3 new brand partners this month. By next month, they enroll 3 more people. Now you've got 3 times 3. You got 9 people now, brand partnering. And then all those people are going to invite to January's Health Reset. The new year, new income. Hey, I just came up with it. It's called New Year, New Income. That's our campaign for January 1st. Who's with it? New Year, New Income. Right? So you are now in this place where you can start to multiply. And if you really attract people with that understanding, like, hey, this is the best time to join because you can invite people in who will then be able to take care of all the take advantage of all the holiday promos, and all of you will be positioned and ready to launch your businesses for the New Year resolution, because you'll have transformed through the holidays and everyone else is going to be super stoked to join you. Does that sound good? Sound like a plan? I thought so. So I want to pass the mic over to Kristina, who's going to talk to me a little bit about how we can actually make this happen. And also, I think you have someone who you're going to invite to share to give us all some like inspiration this month. Speaking of ranking. So Kristina, my fellow 2-star crown.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. You're amazing.
Thanks.
And just going along with this holiday theme, I just want to bring up the concept of celebration, because I think that's a really universal aspect to festivities, is the fact that we can celebrate literally all day, every day. We can always find something to celebrate. And it's a big part of the culture of this business is to celebrate little wins, big wins, even wins that have yet to come. So drop an 8 in the comments if you already have a practice of imagining your future accomplishments, achievements, your future why, and celebrating achieving it as if you're feeling the celebration of it now. Does that make sense? And drop a 9 if that's not yet your practice, but you're inspired to make it that ongoing, because that is literally how we merge with our future self, is celebrating the achievement of it already now. So to me, that's a huge piece of, because there's so many different kinds of holidays, what we all have in common is celebration. So if you aren't already celebrating, literally every single day, there's something to celebrate. That's even what gratitude is. A gratitude practice is a celebration of whatever we're grateful for in our present and in our future and in our past. So just really want to honor that. And with that, I want to celebrate summer and just bring in a culture of, in a lot of times on these calls, and we want to do this more and more and more, is feature recent rank advancement, recent achievements. So I'm going to bring on Summer, first time speaking on a call, so I'm going to guide it with a few questions. And Summer has gotten started fairly recently in the business, just reached director, and we would be having her new Fast Start director sharing, except that she has gone into labor, so we'll let her off the hook, but we can all send her some positive vibes for a great birthing process right now. So Summer, how are you feeling right now? And congratulations.
Thank you, Kristina. I'm feeling really well, and it there's this ease, feeling a lot of ease and just clarity in my life. It just feels like so easy to be me right now. It just feels really for asking.
Mhm.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I feel a similar way. Have you always felt ease
No,
in this business?
no, no. It's been a direct reflection of my internal world, and I have just been kind of working on my inner process and seeing how everything in my life has been a reflection of my inner process, even down to like the most subtle levels. And so I've just kind of been, the more I've kind of gone into that journey and learned to have gratitude, like you mentioned, and
Mhm.
grace and ease on myself and my process, and not be so hard on myself, and just trust that what I'm doing is enough. um, Things kind of just unfold in really magical ways.
Mm, beautiful. So
Mm.
Summer has definitely gone through like the ups and downs of this business, right? Coming in with all the excitement, the honeymoon, and then all of a sudden, being hit with maybe rejection or whatever people say in the field or whatever internal voices come up, and then questioning, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? What is this? Is this, and going, so drop a 10 in the comments if you've been there, if you've gone through all that internal dialogue, questioned what you're doing here. Like I can say me too. Um, so going through there, I honestly was like, yep, Summer's a goner. She's out. Who knows if we'll see her again, but always sending her love and always letting her know the door is open, absolutely no judgment for her process. Everybody's process is perfect. And what I saw Summer do was make that pivot of taking responsibility for the outcome of her business. And she just went in and said, what's the one thing I can do? And she went in to her original list and reached out to the person who tell the story about your intuition and the one person that you
Mhm.
ended up reaching out to.
Yeah. So in the very beginning, which I started in August, um, and in the very beginning, when the pack comes, the ULT pack came, it's obviously the brand partner kit comes with it. And so the list is there, and Kristina is telling me, so, fill the list out as authentic, like the first things that come to your mind. And I was a part of a group originally that was on this big wave of like transforming our life and wealth. And I met this person online through that container and put her name down first. And I remember just being like, huh, that's interesting. And I just kept filling it out, filling it out. And just like something about my intuition was just like, reach out to this person, reach out to this person, reach out to this person. And I did. And I just was like, why does this feel so strong? There's just like this very strong pull. And then as it organically unfolded, she came and reached back out to me. She was like, I'm ready to start. I want to meet Kristina. Let's do this. And then here we are. She just made Fast Start director, and so did I. So it's trust your gut, trust your intuition. Everyone's coming into this container, into this business with their own stories and histories and internal narratives and beliefs, and your journey is going to look different from everyone else's, even in like the most subtle ways. And just to trust your process and to trust yourself is all that I can really say from that realization. I mean, the first person I thought it was her, and then here we are, not even like a month or so later from her reaching back out to me. So
Yeah, and so this one person, Erin, who came into your business, Erin
mhm.
is like a dream brand partner. She's like, I spent the last 5 years of my life preparing myself for a lifetime career of network marketing. I've done all this studying. I've been waiting for the perfect company. I've tried other companies. This is the company that I want to launch with. I feel fully in alignment. She is completely self-led. She's completely self-taught. She is a joy to work with. She told us her due date was like 2 weeks ago. So we've been working on this fast start director as she was like, we kept thinking she was about to go into labor. And she just manifested people left and right. She lives in the middle of nowhere in Standing Rock with like poor Wi-Fi, another baby on her hip and on her breast the whole time. And this is what's possible. People can come who understand what we have here and are ready to go. And all it takes is that one person. And now all of a sudden, Summer, your belief probably went from like a 2 to a 10, I'm guessing, something like that, just from like that one person coming in.
Mhm.
So never give up, guys, because that's the name of the game. Is it just takes that one person to skyrocket your confidence, your belief, and your points and your volume and your bonuses. So now Summer's getting a director bonus and a matching fast start bonus all within a matter of a few weeks just for staying in the game, keeping her heart and mind open and continuing to reach out to people. And then it got you into action to reach out to some more people and get some more
Mhm.
volume as well.
Mhm.
So, and all of these folks are on Instagram, they're doing their widen your reach. This whole team that's coming in here is very much plugging into the systems and just grabbing hold of all these incredible promotions. We're going to hear from Mary Beth later on about everything that we have. And so thank you so much, Summer, for sharing. Drop some love in the comments. Let us know if that
Mhm.
inspired you, especially if you're, hovering around the same rank or working on your own belief issues or how to reach out to people that you don't know on the internet or any of that. Give us any takeaways that you got from that in the comments. So what I'm going to roll out here is a really powerful way for us to all get into the kind of momentum that Summer's in right now, that you're feeling that energy. And if you want to be in that momentum too, if you want to feel that piece of accomplishment, then listen up, because we're going to, as a Unite to Rise collective, jump into momentum together. And this is a really powerful way to jumpstart our month with what we call a mini marathon. So drop a 7 in the comments if you've done a mini marathon. Drop a 6 in the comments if you have not done a mini marathon. And I'm going to break it down for you a little bit here. And definitely continue to reach up to your upline support for more help in this process, because as a marathon, it's like big energy, but it's a marathon. So it's steady and you're going to like figure out how to fit it into your beautiful life. So the first thing is that we are starting today, and it's going to be a 5-day process that goes from now through Sunday. And you get to decide if you're going to do, and this is a marathon of phone conversations. So it can be phone, it can be FaceTime, you can hop on a Zoom together, but the idea is that you're actually, and it can also be in person. I want to say that too, that if you are on a walk with somebody, like in my book, that counts. That's what we're looking for is actual verbal real-time conversations that are not texting, that are not DMs, that are not, these other platforms of communicating, which are also great. And you might use those to set up phone appointments. But the idea is that within this 5-day period, you're going to do 40, you choose 40 in 4 or 30 in 3. So that means in 4 days, you're going to do 40 phone calls. Or in 3 days, you're going to do 30 phone calls. And it's a 5-day thing. So, you can get creative too, right? You can do 40 and 5, whatever works for you. But declare. Go ahead and declare it in the comments. If you know right now, like which of those options is in alignment with your goals for this month, go ahead and let us know. What are you planning to accomplish within this mini marathon period to jumpstart November, to jumpstart this holiday season? Okay, awesome. Lots of 40 and 4s. Yes, that's the way. It's a really good practice to jumpstart any month with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to send in the culmination, and this is actually really good practice for you, but then to hold you accountable and to make it really happen, you're going to send in at the end by Sunday, you're going to send in, you're going to have written your list. So you'll put name, phone number, or whatever platform you connected on, and then notes. Where did that conversation lead you? Did you get to send them a video? Did they make a purchase? Did you invite them to Product and Passion today, or our Friday business opportunity call, which is an ongoing, I think healthy through the holidays is maybe our theme now. Did you have to leave a message and you're waiting for a response? Did you set up a future phone appointment? So put in your notes where that conversation led you. And yes, it's so doable, only 10 per day. And what we're going to do, because a lot of us have a lot of conversations we've already started and we want to honor those too, we're going to do like a 2/3, 1/3. So 2/3 new people, 1/3 1/3 follow-ups. And so you might even start with follow-ups, right? Because you're like, gosh, and I will say, I cannot tell you how many of people who led to customers and brand partners in my business, it happened because I finally got on the phone with them, or I finally saw them in person. If you've been in this business and you're the same way, drop a 1. If you have had so many sales closed because you finally got voice to voice or face to face or touch to touch, right? It really makes such a difference. You can be texting and sending, that kind of message all day long. But when you finally get someone on the phone and you can feel each other's hearts, it really closes the deal. Just to be like bottom line about it, it really, really works. So that's what the whole point of this mini marathon is to like just concentrate the energy closer. So many things happen on a mini marathon. Anybody who wants to drop stories in the chat too, like I hit a rank, I hit UBT, I brought on a brand partner, my confidence went through the roof, I finally believed in this platform, this marketing, network marketing industry, like all kinds of we are heading into a transformation as a group because of this mini marathon. So let me make sure I didn't leave anything out there. We're going to have all this posted and threads and all that stuff, so don't worry. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop it in the chat as well. And there is a place in boards, Imperium corporate boards, where there are some fantastic scripts that you can use and make it your own language, but really great purposeful language that have been provided by top leaders in the company and Leslie that identify the different categories of people, like somebody you already have a conversation going on with that's open and dangling, exactly how to have a phone call about it. Brand new people in this industry, people, and so there's different, so go in there. We're going to drop the link again. Here we go. Our team had 2 new directors this month and one was so close. I actually got the $1,000 prize from Imperium when they hosted a corporate mini marathon. That's so awesome. I discovered I could do 40 and 4, right? You might be sitting on this call right now being like, that sounds impossible. Like that sounds insane. And then what happens is you go and you do it. And now you have built trust with yourself and you've discovered something that you did that you didn't think you could do. And that is gold. So, let's see. Let me see if I missed anything else about this. No, that is it. So have fun, come from your heart, have strong belief in the solutions that we're providing for people, and be curious and lean into your upline for support. And to the whole Unite to Rise collective, shout yourself out in our Telegram thread when you've done something like, oh my gosh, maybe you've never even gotten on the phone. Maybe you're in that generation where you're like, I don't even talk to people. Like, shout yourself out if you got on the phone with somebody. So I'm going to pass it over to Mary Beth, I believe, and we're going to hear about the promos that you can be sharing in your mini marathon.
Awesome, Kristina. Thank you for setting up the mini marathon. And I honestly believe that starting your month with a mini marathon is one of the most powerful things you can do to start planting those seeds. And especially as we're on this health and wealth through the holidays, it will take you for months to come, even a mini marathon. So, Kristina, can you make me co-host so I can share my screen by chance? Go ahead and drop a 1 if you were on the kickoff call last night with corporate. Curious how many of you made it. Okay, cool. So there was a lot of new information released. There was a lot of new promotions. I'm not going to go into detail about all those, but I want to make sure everyone's aware where to find that information and how you can apply it to your mini marathon. So if you go, I don't know how many of you actually use this site, but it's a fantastic site. It's ishareperium.com/win. And this shows you what's important now. So we have the social media contest rollout that we can be using to be on social media and maybe start conversations. Or if you get likes or comments from your social media posts, those can turn into phone calls and conversations that you're having for your mini marathon. So it's PHP transformation now, and that can be anything. That can be a health transformation, that can be a wealth transformation, that can be a community transformation. So you can do reels, you can do posts, and you can do as many as you want between now and the 17th. So do one a day if you want. And make sure you just hashtag that PHP transformation now and really use those social media posts as leads for your mini marathon. So we've got that going on. We have the first ever Spanish speaking event coming up. It lays out when our calls are. We have this new Transformation Now program, this new Share Because You Care program. And these are all ways to share the health transformation and the wealth transformation and broaden the amount, your network, so that you can still earn points for doing that, and then also grow your network and grow your business. So everybody grab your phone, because this is going really fast, these slides. And I just want to make sure everyone knows, when you go into boards, you go to Purium official board, and you're going to go to fresh and new. And then you'll see there that the top 3 ones are the new Transformation Now promotion. You can get all the details on that. It shows you how to submit. You can go to the Share Because You Care. There's a blog. There's how to submit. There's all the details. You can go to the monthly kickoff content, and that has all the slides that they were using last night. That can be really amazing for sharing in your stories and developing content for yourself. And then there's also the product success stories that you can go in there and find a bunch of success stories that you can start sharing in your stories to really promote this healthy through the holidays idea and start generating those new conversations. So again, I'm not going to go into full detail with each promotion, but next Monday, Debbie Darling is going to be breaking them down. Next Tuesday, Leslie Zann's going to be really breaking them down. And for now, you can go into boards and really just explore and say, hey, which one of these can I use to really maximize my mini marathon? Another one that can be really helpful for the mini marathon is the customer referral program that they've continued. So we get triple the points right now for continuing to do customer referrals. So part of your mini marathon, yeah, we want, like Kristina was saying, to start new conversations. And then we can also have some of those conversations be, contacting customers and having that qualified conversation with them about the upgrade promo, or we can be contacting customers and talking to them about doing a referral post for us so that we can also get more leads, which will lead to more conversations in our mini marathon. So I went ahead and I dropped in the Unite to Rise Instagram or the Telegram thread a list of the promotions and how you can best utilize those during the mini marathon, but it is a lot. So my suggestion is just to pick the one that is most calling you right now and use that as the fuel for your mini marathon. Which promotion are you most excited about that corporate released last night, and use that for your mini marathon and run with a campaign for yourself, so that when you're having these conversations, you have something to talk to these people about, whether it's, oh, we're doing this great Share Because You Care, and I have all these great testimonial stories I'm reading, and I read one the other day that I just thought would resonate with you. Or, you can do the Transformation Now, where you're setting up those in-person meetings and ordering your ULT packs so that you can hand those ULT packs to people when they come in your door and you're having those meetings with them. So ishareperium.com/win. And then the other thing that is of utmost importance right now is Declaration Day. So drop a 2 in the chat if you have done your declaration for this month. Curious to see. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat right now, so that when you guys are doing your work party hour that we're just about to get into, you can, first thing, you can do your Declaration Day. If you haven't yet, you can go check out the different promotions and boards, and then you can start your mini marathon. So that's what I want to do a little recap on. And now I'm going to pass it off to Carrie Drinkwine, who's going to wrap us up before we move into our work party, just talking a little bit about, how to get into a monthly rhythm and what she does at the beginning of the month to really accelerate the pace for the rest of the month. So Carrie, are you available?
Yes, I'm here. I don't know. I just want to let you know that for some reason my Zoom doesn't highlight me, so you might have to do that. I don't know why, but so my monthly rhythm, and something that I'm working on improving, of course, we're always improving, is not only just taking the whole month and dividing the time out. And I want to talk to you about like what I do to keep a cadence in addition to the 40 and 4. So something newer that I've been encouraging my team to do over the last several months is to start every single month with a 40 and 4. Like begin that month. Day 1, you have 40 reach outs the first 4 days of the month, because after that you have the entire month for follow-up, for being able to connect with people. You've got 40 people in your funnel. And then every time I get like a hard no, I'll put them on like a later list and I'll add more people into my funnel. Like I'll continue to add from there. So sorry, we're in the middle of like a crazy tropical storm. So let me know if I blank out here. But yeah, so in addition to that, I not only do the 40 and 4 right away, but I take the amount of weeks. Obviously every month has 4 weeks, and some of them have 4 weeks and 4 days, so almost like 5 weeks. So what I've been doing new, instead of taking my pace and saying, okay, this month has 31 days, say I want to hit diamond, I want 15,000 points. I actually don't take 15,000 points and divide it by 31. I take 15,000 points and I divide it by 4 weeks. And I want to be on pace. And the reason I do this is so like if everybody pulls out their calendar right now and looks at November, so you pull it up, here's November. Oops, I don't know if you can see that. I have it. Okay, so here's November. We have, there we go, maybe. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got these like half weeks here. So what I do is I actually take a day that we have all 4 weeks, a day that we have all 4 of is going to be either that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. So I will actually look at checking in on the 9th, the 6th. You could choose 4 days, doesn't matter. So like sometimes I do Saturday, like Saturdays, every Saturday, I want to be at say 3750 a week if I'm going for diamond. And the reason I do that is because you always have 4 weeks and 3 days or 4 weeks and 4 days in the month. And if you set your pace for a weekly rhythm, then you have 4 days of getting the rest in your funnel instead of, oh my gosh, I was ahead of pace, and now I lost my pace at the end. And you're trying to figure out how to make up speed rapidly. You need more than 1 day to make up speed when things happen. So pick a day that works. So like this month, because there's so many days, my day is Saturday. So I have the 5th, so this month for November, the 5th, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th, I'm trying to stay on that 3750 pace if I'm going for diamond. Okay. And then I have the 27, 28, 29, and 30 to breathe because I've already hit my goal, or to make up speed. So that's something that I've been starting to leverage instead of, I used to always divide it out by days and try to subtract 1 day. But then I was like, I was on pace. And all of a sudden I was behind. So now I'm trying to look at it as like a chunk of, okay, I'm not at 3750 yet. So say I am, but I'm saying if you're running for diamond and you want 3,750 points a week and it's Thursday and your check-in day is Saturday, figure out what speed you're moving at and how much you need to increase by Saturday to hit that goal. So I look at those weekly goals as like, this is my goal, whatever it takes goal. So every Saturday I want to be at 3750. Then by the 26th, I'm already diamond, or I have 4 days to make it up. So that's my first tip, is divide by weeks, pick a day that works for you. Look at the calendar. Like next month, is a little bit trickier because we have the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th, and the 31. So we have like 4 weeks and 3 days. So I would try to start December with a bang. And in the first 3 days, hit that highest volume. And then you have a whole extra week. That's something that's working for me. And then another tip that I have is we always talk about 90-minute time blocks. But how many of us, drop a 2 in the comments, be dead honest, if you know you should be doing them, but you're not doing them? No, drop a 3. Sorry, we just had 2s. So something I just was learning about the power of 90-minute time blocks. It's called 90-90-1. And what it is you take one goal, just one. So if your goal is diamond, we talk about our business going in 90-day runs. If your goal is, in 90 days, I want to be X, that's your one goal for 90 days. Don't add on 17 more goals that you're working on. Just focus on this one goal. And for 90 days, you spend 90 minutes every morning. The very, very first thing you do for 90 minutes every single morning is work on this goal. And you do that for 90 days straight, and it's only one goal. So 90-90-1. And I promise you, if you do this every single day religiously for 90 minutes a day, you're going to achieve that goal. And if you don't, you're already going to be way farther, right? Like it's impossible to not achieve something when you sit and focus on that. And so I recommend, if it's in your schedule, the flexibility is in your schedule, like you're not working in 8 to 5, maybe you are, and your goal is to get to bed at 9 and to get up at 5, right? Get that 8 hours of sleep, but go to bed early and spend the first 90 minutes of your day on this one goal. And what you focus on grows. So find your pace, find your cadence, spend 90 minutes every morning on the same goal for 90 days. And if you achieve your goal, then you get to start over and set a new one, but keep that same pattern. And then start every single month with 40 and 4. Like all morning, my husband was saying, "Oh, looks like you're really working there, Carrie, on Instagram." I was like, I literally am working. I'm like reaching out to all these people, getting all these people in my funnel. So 90 minutes every day, connecting with people for 90 days straight and focusing on one goal. I think that's basically my rhythm. And then I also, you want to sprinkle in your content too. Like my rhythm is to make sure that I'm posting, that I'm showing up on social, that I'm doing a live, keeping my stories going, and it can't be all Purium, or you will drive everyone away. You want to offer value always. So thank you so much, everybody, for your time. I'll let everybody get to work. I know how much time it takes to work this business, so we appreciate you spending the extra time getting on calls.
Beautiful. Thank you, Carrie, for keeping it real. Oh my gosh, I love the mini marathon every single month. At the beginning of the month, it is so powerful. It is so just exactly what we're going to be doing right now. So was there anything else? Kristina, did she hop off? I don't see her anymore. Oh, there you are. Was there anything else that you wanted to share after that, or shall we just use this to launch into prospecting mode?
Yeah, let's go. I mean, you can start with your list. If you're like, oh, where do I begin? Like, create your list and get into conversation.
Good. So I actually went ahead and posted the little mini marathon compilation that Kristina made into the Unite to Rise chat. If anyone wants to take it there and put it into your other group chats, wherever you have them for the rest of the team, please do that. But in there is actually a link to the voice message scripts. So to start voice messaging, you can click that link and see some voice message scripts. These are part of the Purium business, Purium boards app. Okay, so there's voice message scripts. I also put it in my Team Alchemy boards. So find that link, go to your boards and find them, and find the link to voice message scripts, or go to the Unite to Rise thread, click on the link that goes to the voice message scripts from the little mini marathon printout. And so I'm just going to summarize what Kristina made for us this morning. So we've got 40 or 4, 30 and 30. phone calls, FaceTimes, or Zooms. Track by name, phone number, and notes on how the conversation went. Like whether you sent them information, if they made a purchase, invite them to a products and passion or Friday business op Zoom, which we're doing Fridays at 4 Pacific time. Does everybody know about our 4 Pacific time business opportunities that we're doing every Friday? I hope so. So we're really focusing on earning through the holidays right now. That's the focus of our business op Zoom. And so the voice message, and then there's the voice message script. And so if you click on that voice message script link, I'm just going to go ahead and say these for the video for replays. The initial reach out, for example, hey, Jared, my name's Rachel, right? Or it's Rachel. Hey, Jared, it's Rachel. How are you? It's been ages since we spoke. Hey, I wanted to run something by you. Let me know when you have a quick 10-minute window. If I don't hear back from you this week, I'll call you Saturday morning. Okay, talk soon. Right? So you're just letting them know you want to initiate a conversation. They have no idea what it's about. It's just an initial reach out. Here's initial reach out number 2. Hey, Veronica, I want to get your opinion on something. When do you have a quick 10-minute window? Text me when you're free, and if I don't hear from you this week, I'll just call you Saturday morning. Thanks, friend. Talk to you soon. Here's a voice message to a friend. Hey, Angie, I just wanted to touch base with you real quick because you've been saying you want to drop a few pounds and have more energy. I'm starting a 30-day organic nutritional reset that checks off those boxes and more. Let's do it together. How fun would that be? Shoot me a text with a good time to talk, or just give me a call and I'll give you the deets. Voice message someone who has a built-in client base for Purium. Cold market. All right, so this is someone brand new. You don't know this person. Maybe they're an influencer. Hey, Jackie, my name is Rachel, and I came across your website recently. What you're doing in the health and wellness space really resonates with me. I'd love to connect and learn more about what you do, and I think I can possibly be a referral source for you. I'd also like to share what I do and see how we might collaborate. Please text or call me with a couple of times that work for you. My number is blank. Looking forward to hearing from you and getting to know you. All right, and then you have a cooler lead and a warmer lead. There's 2 more scripts there. The cooler lead is, hey, Paul, I left you a message and didn't hear back. I know we're both running fast. If your timing has changed, no worries. With summer in full force, winter in full force, I'm fielding calls every day from people wanting to lose weight, have more energy, and just feel better. Summer does that. When the timing is right, I'll be here for you. Just let me know. Have a great day. And last but not least, the warmer lead. Did someone raise their hand? Oh, okay. Hey, Jessica, I left you a message and didn't hear back. The last time we spoke, you told me to reach out and tell you about Purium. I know we're both running fast with summer in full force. I'm fielding calls every day from people wanting to lose weight, have more energy, and just feel better. So we could just replace that with summers with winter in full force, with the holiday eating in full force. I'm fielding calls every day from people wanting to lose weight, have more energy, and feel better. Winter does that. Drop me a text and I'll send you a few options. I know you're excited to connect. Me too. Talk soon. How's that sound? Do any of those resonate with you? Okay, looks like we're in action. Okay, get busy. Stay in your lane. If you're doing follow-ups, just do follow-ups for a given period of time for like 10 minutes. And then when you're prospecting, just do prospecting. Don't cross back and forth. All right, stick with your list. Good, glad that helped. Awesome. Yes, it is possible to apply for the Unite to Rising beta. It's always possible.